Welcome to A Course in Miracles, Lesson 7. I see only in the past. This idea is particularly difficult to believe at first. Yet it is the rationale for all the preceding ones. It is the reason why nothing that you see means anything. It is the reason why you have given everything you see all the meaning that it has for you. It is the reason why you do not understand anything you see. It is the reason why your thoughts do not mean anything and why they are like the things you see. It is the reason why you are never upset for the reason you think. It is the reason why you are upset because you see something that is not there. Old ideas about time are very difficult to change because everything you believe is rooted in time and depends on your not learning these new ideas about it. Yet that is precisely why you need new ideas about time. This first time idea is not really so strange as it may sound at first. Look at a cup, for example. Do you see a cup, or are you merely reviewing your past experiences of picking up a cup, being thirsty, drinking from a cup, filling the rim of a cup against your lips, having breakfast, and so on? Are not your aesthetic reactions to the cup, too, based on past experiences? How else would you know whether or not this kind of cup will break if you drop it? What do you know about this cup except that you learned in the past? You would have no idea what this cup is except for your past learning. Do you then really see it? Look about you. This is equally true of whatever you look at. Acknowledge this by applying the idea for today indiscriminately to whatever catches your eye. For example, I see only the past in this pencil. I see only the past in this shoe. I see only the past in this hand. I see only the past in that body. I see only the past in that face. I see only the past. Do not linger over any one thing in particular, but remember to omit nothing specifically. Glance briefly at each subject and then move on to the next. 3 or 4 practice periods, each to last a minute or so, will be enough. I see only the past. Everything that we see in front of us, we have correlations and memory attached to it. And that's why we think we know what it is and we know the truth of it. And we do this with things and places and ideas, but we even do it with other human beings. Like, oh, I know what kind of person that is. And it freezes that person, place, or thing in time. And it doesn't allow it to be new or fresh because we think we know what it is based on our past experience with that thing. When in truth, each of us has a very limited data set that we're drawing from. And we don't have the same data set that someone else is drawing from. So what I perceive is this, and this is the meaning. You have a completely different schema for it. And there's going to be some overlap, of course. But these lessons are helping us to break down the false assumptions that we've made. It's helping us break down the dogma that we've stored in our minds that is now blinding us to what's really in front of us in this now moment. I see only the past. Thanks for joining me today for Lesson 7. I'll see you tomorrow for Lesson 8.